Hi, I'm Christopher Dalton. I recently received my UK Global Talent Visa for theater in the potential leader category. Say that 5 times fast. I'm making this to help you do it too. Today I'm focusing on, what am I focusing on? Letters of support. Your UK Global Talent Visa for theater must include 3 letters of support or recommendation. They do not accept general letters. You have to meet very specific requirements, all of which I'm going to go over. According to the Art Council's guideline, if any information is missing from any of the letters of support category will fail to meet criteria and it will not be possible for endorsement to be recommended. Don't cut corners and give them a reason to reject you. Pay attention to the details. Your 3 letters of support can be no more than 3 pages. 2 letters must be from an established arts or cultural organization. At least one of these must be based in the UK. And 1 letter can be from an individual who is an expert in their field. Or all 3 letters can be from arts organizations. They don't give specific criteria on what counts as an arts organization. I used a drama school and an acting studio, and that counted. If you're not sure, just send them a message and they should get back to you. No more than 1 letter can be from the same organization. So you couldn't have 2 professors from the same school write you 2 letters. You would have to choose 1. The person writing the letter must include all of the following. They need to say who they are, their background and experience, and what their senior creative title was for the show, including the duration they had the title. Using words like the director or the head of or manager of are important. That's an example of a senior creative title. How do they know you? They need to talk about the specific contribution you made to the featured work and how it shows your potential as a leader and actor. They need to talk about what theater jobs you've done in the past, specifically the last 5 years. Talk about your theater plans for the future. Talk about how you will contribute to the culture in London and how that would benefit you. They need to talk about management structure and all the letters. This is how the roles, power, and responsibilities are assigned, controlled, and coordinated, and how information flows among the different levels of management. Usually schools will have this information on their website. If the UK letter of support is from an arts organization and not individual, the person then must provide the company registration number in the letter. I've put a link in the description below to find it. Say, for example, you went to the Bristol Old Vic like I did. You would type in the name of the organization or school in the search bar, click on it, and then you would provide this number. You would put this number at the bottom of the document. The document must be signed at the bottom, typed and dated. It needs to list your contact or their contact information, their email and phone number. It needs a copy of their CV or a link to their resume on LinkedIn. And if this is an organization, they need to include their logo. They will need all this information from you to write it. I would recommend to create a separate PDF document listing everything so they don't miss it or they don't miss anything. This is what I did. This is a lot to do, so make sure that you give them plenty of time. I would give them at least a month. If you're getting something helpful, please click the like button and consider subscribing. There are also letters of support that you may or may not end up using for your 10 pieces of evidence. These are separate from your main 3 letters of support. For example, if you have not received media recognition or an award or nomination for your individual work, you can provide evidence related to the work of another individual or group that you contributed to instead. If so, here's what it says. You must include a supporting document from the individual named in the article or from a senior person that has responsibility for the group. That document is the letter. The supporting document must confirm the specific contribution you made to the featured work. This document must be separate, as I mentioned before, to the 3 letters of support for your application. The article in the supporting document will count as one individual piece of evidence, but the supporting document will not count towards the 2 sides of the document limit. You can also provide a letter of support for your appearances as well. Here's a screenshot of that. Everything that I'm talking about is on the Art Council's PDF guideline on their website. I have listed the link for that in the description below. I know that all of this is a lot, but if you just lay one brick at a time each day, it won't be overwhelming. They do change their guidelines from time to time, so make sure all this information I've shared with you is up to date. In my next video, I'll be going over the awards and nominations, so look out for that, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.